Hey everybody, welcome to Movie Mavens. I'm Carsen Green.
And I'm Annie Janes. You're listening to the Movie Mavens Diary.
Hell yeah.
What is something you watched this week?
Thank you for asking, Annie. I watched an Annie movie.
Okay.
Last night I saw The Boy and The Heron.
Oh my gosh. I saw it as well.
Okay, well, before I talk about it, I am desperate to hear what you thought about it.
I went into this movie not seeing the trailer, but thinking it was going to be like a fully set in reality Miyazaki film, like The Wind Rises, where it just takes place in real life and it's usually sad. And for a long time, the movie was that. Then the movie shifted and became more of a Miyazaki like secret world movie, like Spirited Away or Howl's Moving Castle. And I was like so in. I was like, oh shit, that's what this movie is. I don't know if this is his last film or not, Miyazaki, but like to me, it felt like a really good send off because it felt like a conglomeration of like all of his movies, elements of all of his movies in one. With also new things. Like there was a new art style at the beginning of the film. Like the opening scene of the film has an art style that he's never used before. I thought that the music, some of the tracks I was like, but then there's a few tracks I loved and I've been listening to just like in my own damn free time. And one of them is like the chorus music that's like la 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 la, that one.
Uh-huh.
I don't think this is S tier Ghibli, like the best of the best, like Spirited Away, for me anyways, or Princess Mononoke. But I think it's really good. And if this were his last film, I would be happy because of how it feels like a lot of his films in one and how it feels like there's elements of, you know, passing things off to younger generations and leaving fantasy worlds for the real world. Like it just feels like it would be a good final film for him. So yeah, it was I really, really, really liked it, but I don't think it's like cream of the crop Miyazaki films.
I like these analogies that you pulled of, leaving the fantasy world for the real world, specifically that. Okay, as you know, as you and perhaps as listeners know, I am not an anime fan, also not an animation fan, also not a fantasy fan. I have a really difficult time, like sincerely in my brain, I have a really difficult time suspending disbelief in order to be fully immersed in a fantasy world. It just, I don't know what it is. It might be autism. I don't know. Something deep within me. I just can't. Like, I just really, like, I can't.
I don't think you're the only person. I don't think you're the only one.
Yeah, thank God.
We all have those siblings or cousins or parents. There are a lot of people, I think. The animation thing, however, is specifically you because you were like this since you were a child, which is so weird.
Thank you, Annie.
Oh, we've talked about this on the show before. I thought this was like a known thing. I think this is like one of the funnest Carsen facts is that you were just like, give me the real life.
Literally, my mom would put on cartoons and I would say, where are the real people?
Like, you were like, stop lying to me.
Honestly, I didn't even like picture books because it's like, these are drawings.
That's so funny. You wanted reality. Well, now that we know all of this about you, first of all, thank you so much for going to see this, you know, with considering all those.
Yeah, no, I went to see it with a fan, like a real fan, tried and true fan.
Did you see it subtitled or dubbed?
Well, because I saw it with a fan, I saw it subbed, of course.
Amazing. I saw it subbed as well.
In IMAX.
Oh my God. Wow. Okay. So tell me about it. Tell me about your experience.
Okay, I think I just like they're like, because it's a fantasy world and not situated in reality, like you mentioned, we're handed all of these rules like as they're relevant. I hate that. I don't like that. It like I feel as a viewer like I'm catching up with the story rather than like being situated in the story and going with my characters and like going with like where like I couldn't possibly see an outcome anywhere on any level like at all. And I guess like that's an appeal of fantasy, but like you
didn't know where it was going to go.
Yes, right. But not only did I not know where it was going to go, I could not even possibly conceive of an idea. Like I couldn't, like there was no foreseeable. So at a certain point, I just kind of had to surrender into the experience of like, okay, I'm watching a bunch of birds have some existential problems, and I'm just gonna have to hold on to that and deal with that and surrender into it. And so I did, and like I'm not saying that it was a bad viewing experience whatsoever. Like I did have a fun time watching this movie. Obviously, like it's beautiful. The sound design is incredible. Was it my favorite movie? Absolutely not. No. And in fact I found like a lot of like, okay, in particular, I found some flaws with our characters, which I feel like if we're going to create a world like on the fly, I would want to know the characters first and really trust them. And I just didn't get that. I feel like our main character, Mahito, he kind of like he kind of went through an evolution, and like I understand he's a kid, and so of course he's going to do some maturing and some growing up and some hardening, but it just got to a point where I was like, okay, I can't really trust that I know this character, like what he's going to do or like how he's going to react, or I don't know. It was an experience, dude. It's not like a normal viewing. It's not like a normal view for me because I just have a hard time, bro. My brain.
I think that there's so much about this movie that's just not normal. That makes it difficult.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't feel like you're watching a movie. It feels like really dreamy. It feels like they're sprinkling big ideas that they are not explaining, and they're not going to return to, and they're just like, it's there but as like texture instead of narrative or plot or emotional resonance. Like I don't think this emotionally hit me the way that it should, considering it's like about what it's about. And there are some big things that I felt were like, not I don't know, made as big of a deal as you would think, considering everything else we're seeing on screen. And the movie is also like, but the movie doesn't care. It's like not interested. It's using all of that as just like a vibe.
Yeah.
And which is why when you say you have to surrender to it, I think that's true even like for myself. Because I just am used to like Western storytelling and I'm used to my structures. With Ghibli, he's like this, but this one especially, it's like you just have to like let go and let whatever happens, because it just feels like so random at times. Like we literally spend almost an act, like a chapter of the film doing fishing, and it's totally irrelevant to anything. But it's just to show you, hey, this world's kind of weird and different. And I appreciate it for that. Connecting to the characters, I don't think I connect to them very much, but that a lot of Ghibli movies, I don't think I connect super deep with a lot of his characters. It's a bummer because in this one we spend so much time with him before we enter the special world. With all that said, all of the vibes and tones and the ideas and things it's like nodding towards feel like not like they feel like under the surface of this movie.
Yeah, I think the themes aren't totally realized. And I wonder if it's just like a first viewing thing and like it requires and is asking to be watched a second time.
I'm going to go see it another time next week, and I'm going to check out the dubbed version. So I will report back.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I'm glad you saw it. Was it fun seeing it with a fan? Did they enjoy it?
Oh yeah. No, he loved it. Immediately as soon as we got out of the theater, he was like, "Oh my God." Which was nice. I was like, "Okay, hell yeah."
Yeah.
Anyway, what's something else you've been watching?
I saw Dream Scenario.
Oh, right. Nick Cage.
With Nick Cage. This movie is about Nick Cage. He plays a author who's like a dog with his tail tucked between his legs. He's like kind of a meek guy. And he starts showing up in people's dreams. And this movie just takes that idea and just runs with it as far as it can get, basically, in 90 minutes. And I really enjoyed this film, actually. It was really fun to watch. I was expecting like really trippy, dreamy sequences. It's not really interested in that, but it tells neat story and paints a really interesting picture of this guy, of this Nick Cage guy.
Compare it to, oh my God, what's that other Nick Cage movie that we watched recently?
Adaptation?
Yes, compare it to Adaptation in terms of originality.
I think Adaptation is more original to me. Because like I don't know. I'm trying to remember Adaptation, but just like I think that framing device is used cleverly throughout the film, and in this, it's like the originality is within a small gag, and then the entire movie happens based on that gag.
I see.
Yeah, but I really, really enjoyed it. Like Adaptation is like one of my favorite movies of all time, probably. Dream Scenario is one of my favorites of the year, but not of all time.
Okay.
Yeah. I recommend you watch it. I'm curious what you would think.
I want to watch it. I think I'm going to wait until it comes out on streaming.
What's holding you back?
There are different movies I want to see.
There's so much to see right now. Do you know how many movies are coming out on like the 21st, 22nd? It's like every movie.
Okay. Just rapid fire. I want to see American Fiction, Poor Things, Iron Claw. These are off the top of my head. I'm sure there are a few others that I'm forgetting. But it also just like seems like a streaming movie to me. No offense.
No, none taken. I follow your dreams, follow your heart, dude. Okay. What's something you've been watching though?
Okay, speaking of streaming, I watched Leave the World Behind.
Oh, see, I really want to see this, but should I? I don't know anything but the cast.
Okay, so here's the rub, and this is why I fully believe that, number one, it is getting kind of the buzz that it's getting, and also the cast attached to it. is that it's a Higher Ground Media production, which is the Obama's production company. And so literally Barack Obama was like an advisor on this film. And I think people are just like going apeshit about it. And like, I fully believe that like this script got these actors attached to it. And just quickly, these are our four main characters here. We've got Julia Roberts, Ethan Hawke, Mahershala Ali, and Kevin Bacon, who are huge, award-winning A-list actors. And the script itself it's just really weak. And it's really interesting to me watching the discourse online of how people are receiving this film. And it's honestly like kind of, I don't know, it's like mind-boggling. It's like there is a level of like conspiracy theory to the story, and then also like the fact that Barack Obama was an advisor on an apocalypse movie, and like he has secrets that like we don't. And people are just running with that. And it's like it's a little bit concerning. It's like really? Are we really taking the bait here? Like it feels very, I don't know, it's just a weak movie. And there's some really strange shit in it that just like watching it, it's like it feels almost amateurish. I'll give you two examples. Number one, it's set in 2023, and we have a teenage son who is wearing clothes that were popular like 15 years ago. Like we see him in an Obey shirt, and we see him in a Ruka shirt, which is like, kids aren't wearing that shit.
Interesting.
Okay, and then another detail that kind of was just like, what the fuck, was that Julia Roberts was like into rap. She was like, her character was like into rap music. And
I'm not buying it, Julia.
Like, talk about suspending disbelief. It just rubbed me the wrong way. It's like, this feels so just like, but there was a million tiny details like that were like, okay, this is a little bit out of touch. And just like, it felt just so baity. It felt just so like conspiracy theory. I don't know.
What do you mean by conspiracy theory? Because I have not heard any of this. I've been separated from the discourse. So this is all news to me.
Well, lucky you.
Yeah, honestly.
Well, it's an apocalypse movie, so people, and then, you know, like Barack Obama was an advisor on the film, and it's from Higher Media, and so people are kind of just like, oh my God, this is real life. Like, this is how the apocalypse is going to happen. Oh my God, the apocalypse is impending, and we need to watch out for X, Y, and Z signs, and look at all this symbolism that's in this movie, and look at how it's mirrored in traditional media, and X, Y, and Z, blah, blah, blah. It's just like, it's a huge conversation that's just like exploded by conspiracy theorists, which is so annoying. I don't want like my entertainment. I don't want my movies. Oh my God, I can't even believe I'm going to say this. It reminds me of the discourse with The Sound of Freedom, that fucking QAnon movie that came out over the summer.
Wow.
It's like, it's a little bit tainted. That's all I'll say.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. I'm not going to see this, but I am going to text you and make you tell me what the apocalypse is. Or how this world's going to end.
Okay.
And what Obama has to do with it specifically. And how it's his fault.
Oh God.
Okay.
Anyway, please give me a much lighter note. What else have you been watching?
Okay, I finally finished The Fall of the House of Usher.
Oh, wait, I didn't even know you were watching that.
Okay, so it's Mike Flanagan horror series. He does it all the time. He can't stop doing it. Limited series.
Yeah.
And this one is like based on popular Edgar Allan Poe stories, and one is actually called that. I think this would have been way more enjoyable for me had I remembered any of the Edgar Allan Poe stories or just like read them, because there seems to be a lot of references. When this show started, it's basically like Succession meets Final Destination. Where
what?
it's like a rich as fuck family, is cursed and is dying one by one. And
wait, I do remember you telling me about. Oh, wait, I started this show. Holy shit. Okay, I'm back. Okay.
And you are informed. It's not a spoiler to say that they're going to die one by one, because you know at the beginning that they're dead. And so that's why it's Final Destination. You're just like, you're waiting on the Rue Goldberg machine, which it sometimes literally is, of things to kill these people. Started, and there's like someone trying to solve it at the same time. It started fun, and then it got super repetitive, and then by the end I was like just watching it to finish it. I was tired of it. I was sick of it. Mike Flanagan like writes so many fucking monologues. It's his thing, but I hate them so much. They are horrible. They're like so cheesy.
Write a good monologue.
It's like, this isn't how people talk. This isn't how people sound. This has gone on for far too long. And it's just like, as my screenwriting teacher would say, it's just the screenwriter jerking off all over the pages.
Mike Flanagan, write a good monologue challenge starting now.
Or just don't even have a monologue. I dare you. So yeah, didn't love it all in all. But a lot of people did like it. I think if I would have binged it, maybe I would have liked it, because a lot of people did, but I watched it very slowly over the course of several months, as I do.
I quit watching it when they were gonna throw a sex party in an abandoned house. I don't know why that just kind of lost me. I think a lot of the sexuality in it felt really forced, and then like because of that, it was just like weird.
The sexuality was super weird. I didn't like it. Something about it doesn't sit right with me. It seems like he's trying to come up with new sex ideas or something. Like, there's a character that this rich woman who has like two secretaries. They're like her executive assistants, follow her around everywhere, but they also have to have sex with her. It's like in their contract.
Mike Flanagan, do let couples do missionary challenge starting now. I don't think I'm gonna return to this show.
Yeah, I don't necessarily recommend it. But that's what I've been watching. What else have you been watching?
Thank you for asking. I watched a documentary the other day. It's brand new on Max. It's called Great Photo, Lovely Life. And it is about this woman who is kind of piecing together like some genealogy stuff, and she's a photographer and documentarian, and she's just kind of like poking around at her family, and she discovers this, I don't know if she like discovers it, but she decides to out this secret non-secret that her God, I've been watching a lot of child sex crimes. I need like a break. I need a reprieve. But it's that she finds out, or she centers this documentary around her grandfather is and was a pedophile and was like openly molesting and assaulting the young women and girls in the family. And it's about her going to these women and helping them, number one, find solace and peace, and then also number two, helping them get an apology out of him. And
is he still alive?
We spent some time with him.
Oh,
yeah, he is still alive. And we spend some time with him, and he is so unapologetic and so out of touch with what he's done. And he says things like, he'll be taught, this is so upsetting. I'm so sorry. Stop me if you can't handle this.
Yeah.
But he was talking about literally like molesting a 5-year-old and would follow that up with, but she really liked it.
Wow.
And then like it'll cut to the victim and she'll be like, I was fucking 5, bro. It just like, oh my God, it was infuriating and mind-boggling and just like, but at the same time, like, it's super eye-opening that like so many families have these secret non-secrets and they just go unspoken, and then the person dies and then the victim never finds any closure. And it felt really satisfying when the photographer, the documentarian, and I get the director, made him face what he had done by reading victim statements to him. That was like, I don't know. That was like a fuck yeah, okay.
Like there was a moment where he realized what he did was wrong.
No, not really. No.
But she made him uncomfortable for a moment.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. And that was nice.
Yeah. Jeez, that is terrible.
It's just incredibly fucked up. It was honestly deeply upsetting, but at the same time, like, I couldn't look away / didn't want to, because it's like victims deserve to be heard and understood, and like I felt like I was bearing witness to their experience, and I like didn't want to turn it off.
Right. Sort of that thing of helping them shoulder the pain by getting familiar with their experience.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's on Max. It's really deeply upsetting. Only watch it if you feel like you can. Yeah, that's it. Oh, I did want to mention one more thing that I watched. I watched Pleasantville the other day.
Oh, was it still your favorite movie of all time?
I literally love it so much. It's so original. I love the premise.
Oh, good. It's so comforting.
Also, it really is comforting. It's a comfort movie. We did an episode on Pleasantville. I'll link it below.
But that is this week's Movie Mavens Diary. If you have an entry suggestion for us, let us know.
Write us an email at moviemavenspodcast@gmail.com. And that's it. Movie Mavens all the way out.